I've been on podcasts, but they weren't YouTubers.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is I watch Alex do this. He came out of nowheres and he was on like 25 different YouTube. See, this is the thing, is platforms are platforms. So somebody that watches YouTube, if they see you and you have a YouTube channel, they'll go, right? And a podcaster will go listen, like a Joe Rogan listener will go listen to like the Diary of a CEO, right? That's more podcast based. And it's interesting watching even just like content output and media channels. Like you see these some podcasts that have huge audiences and then their YouTube channel has like 80,000 subs. It's like, but you have millions of listeners. It's fascinating. And Oprah talked about this one. She goes, when she left her daytime TV show and she started her own network, she said, I underestimated the power of the medium and a time slot. Right? She owned, I think it was a 4:30 p.m. Eastern time slot, right? Like mom's making dinner or whatever it was. Maybe it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but that's what I would do different is, and I'm doing it now, is the collabs and the edits and also content that might be a little bit more entertainment than just educational. Like even Layla Hermosa, she's actually one of the blurbs on the back because her and I have always jammed on the operations side of things.
Yeah.
And my content was very businessy. And now I'm trying to add a little bit more entertainment to it. I'm trying to make it a lot more fun. I'm trying to make it broader appeal to people starting off and not just folks that are running 8-figure companies, which is what I did predominantly because those are my customers. Those are my audiences.
And how much content do you create in your system for it? Like when are you shooting and how many people are working on it?
We do batch video. We today, and I'll unpack as much as I can know because I have a team that manages it, but essentially we shoot probably 4 to 5 times a year. We batch, so multiple shirts changes. I jump on, they're on Zoom. I'm in my office. I have 2 cameras recording me all day long. So there's the YouTube content, which we actually shoot and there's an outline for each video. And then there's literally, I think I asked my videographer this morning how much backlog content we have to work through. Is 150 hours.
Wow.
Because I record all my board meetings. I record all my team meetings. I record all my coaching calls. I record all my podcast interviews. And then the team goes through that, identify clips and put them out. So, on the back end, so I have my creative director, Sam, my videographers, my video editors. I think there's a team of 5 people, part-time, some of them, just producing content. And we're going to be ramping that up quite a bit.
Killer. Amazing. And so much nuggets there, especially with the batching and recording when you're on podcasts. Are you ready for the lightning round as we land the plane?
Ready? Probably not, but excited, yes.
This is actually just getting your take on some different topics. Especially, I'm fascinated to hear what you think. Everyone is talking about AI, and many people are afraid. They think it's going to be a massive disruptor. What's your opinion on ChatGPT, AI?
My context is this. I've been coding in AI neural nets for a while. So I'm deep in the technology and the learning models. And there's very few people. I would put, Peter Diamandis and a handful of people that are at the forefront. Because my call after this, I'm on the board of a company that's building essentially coaching AI. So essentially in the future, generative video, generative audio of a coach with their content catalog plugged into GPT. I probably lost some people, but whatever. Here's my thought. Every company, every role in the world will have a co-pilot AI for their role. A video editor will have a co-pilot AI. We're already seeing this stuff. It's happening at such a pace. Like literally on a daily basis, somebody's sending me a link to another AI tool like rewind.ai, which records everything you say on your screen and in your office, recorded locally so nobody sees it, encrypted, but then you can literally have perfect recall. That's today, that's available. The video stuff of like the plugins that allow me to be looking off screen and it resets my eyes. Like the amount of, so that's what I call the co-pilot of the work. So a lawyer co-pilot AI, there's already programming co-pilot. It's literally allowing software developers to be 3 times more productive while they write code. Because as they're writing, like type ahead in your email, it literally predicts what you think you're going to write and it asks you and you just hit go and it writes all the code for you. So the future of AI for me is incredibly unknown and it's going to be what it's going to be. Like it's going to be disruptive to a lot of people that are deciding to not lean into it a little bit. But the ones that jump on it, like GPT and 3.5, which came out in November versus 4.0, 4.0 is 100 times better than 3.5.
Jeez.
So if we're impressed with ChatGPT today, wait. Super dangerous.
You think it's dangerous?
Yeah, I think it's dangerous. And what gives me hope, OpenAI was actually a nonprofit that Elon kind of founded with Sam Altman from Y Combinator. And I knew the whole Genesis story and they've been working on it for 6 years. Seeing Microsoft come in and write those kind of checks to like own part of it or whatever the weird financing deal was concerning.